Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to the best of the 30 Days of Sketches by Christie's Beautiful Life. Well, they're the ones that were voted the best. I think they're all pretty good. And this is a sketch we'll be using today, and it is by Rochelle Spears for Sketches in Time. Super cute layout, lots of layering, and I really enjoyed doing it. Also, I want to point out that I create to inspire. So if at any time you want to scrap lift anything I do, please feel free to do so. I create to share. I'm going to use those 4 photos of Gracie for my layout today. And I'm going to use Simple Stories Vintage Lemon Twist. And I'm going to try not to use any of the black in it, but I'm definitely going to use the brighter colors. There's the sketch. I'm showing it off just in case, because sometimes it happens. I don't put it up there in the corner, but it's been a while. I am also using Simple Stories. I think it's like a basic paper pad. There's like 140 sheets in there, so they're thin, but they're great for layering. And I pulled out a pink gingham and also a pink wood grain. And that's what I made my frame with. And all I did was use my trimmer and cut the center out of it. I want to put my photos on here to fit on this strip of paper. There is only one in the sketch, but I wanted to use all 4 of these, and these are of Gracie on her first birthday. So the sign behind her says, "Our little lemonade is turning 1." That's what it says. And I will put that on the layout too, since well, it didn't show up to start with in the photos, but I cropped just a little bit out so I could get all 4 on there. There was probably 20 to choose from, but I picked the 4 favorites that I liked to put on the layout. And she is holding a sign with her name on it, and her name is Talia, Thalia, Talia Lavina Grace. So she's holding up her sign and playing with it and getting excited. So I liked all 4 of the photos and couldn't resist putting 4 instead of 1. I'm going to trim it down just a little bit so that it'll look a little bit more like the one in the photo. There's a smaller than mine, but then they only have 1 photo and I've got 4. The There's it kind of looks like some kind of netting paper on the back, and then the frame's on top. So I put my gingham on the back, and the frame is going to go on top of that. But I'm trying to determine where to put my doily because I knew I was going to put it right on top of the gingham. And the other paper's going to go on top. And then there was 1 more behind there. So I'm going to use from the 6x8 paper pad. And as I said, I'm going to try to not use no black. And I think I succeeded. I don't think I see anything other than, well, on a tab it says make lemonade. And that is the only thing black. But she does have black in the little sign that she's holding, which besides her name, it says make lemonade. No, it don't. I think it says Talia's lemonade. Yes, it says Talia's lemonade. But I managed to get them all on there, and I didn't cover up any super important parts. And I put the 2 most favorite on top so nothing's missing. And I'm just going to make my title Sunshine, and then the subtitle's going to be up in the upper right hand corner. And I'm using Echo Park letterbox letters, and I cut these out like last summer when I got this collection. And I thought, oh, I sure hope I have enough of these letters because y'all know I lost that little 1 by 2 inch die that had all these letters on there. And yeah, I couldn't have made no more. I might have been able to Frankenstein some, but I couldn't have cut me out anymore. When I went to put it up in this right hand corner, I realized that if I tucked it just right, the one would be kind of like peeking out. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to add a lemon on the other side. And it's going to take me a minute to decide which lemon. That one there is going to sit there a while before I decide that isn't what I want. And the, like I said, the party is all about lemons. So the first thing I thought of course, was this collection. That way I could use lemons on it. I have used the collection before, but I'm not sure I've used any of the lemons. I think I used the flowers each time. I can't remember using any lemons. So I have plenty for this layout. And y'all have seen videos and stuff where people save notes from everybody from like kindergarten, first, second, so on grade, and get it on graduation day. Well, they had everybody write a note about her and put it in an envelope, and then they put it in a box, and they wrote one each. The mommy and daddy, her mommy and daddy did, and they didn't read any of them. They had everybody seal the envelopes, and they didn't read, so they can read them with her on her 18th birthday. And I thought that was pretty cute. But right now, I'm just kind of putting clusters around the layout and using up the lemonade. So while I'm doing that, I want to mention that down there below, you'll find links to everybody else that are doing the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches round 10, and it's the 30 best. And some of them will be doing it every single day, as usual. And then others will be doing it the days they can. And believe me, just doing it the days you can with, like a job, kids, life, it's still putting layouts out there. So they are still helping make this hop a success, inspiring everybody else to create. Um, oh, there was some hearts in there. And at first I thought I'd use 3 different colors. And one was, there was some black on there. And I thought, well, I don't want black. I've already planned that. So I decided to go with the teal. So I have 3 different teal ones in there. I'm looking at the layout, trying to decide what to do with that little place where the doily's at. I made it kind of long. If I'd made it a little shorter, I might have been able to leave it. But since it was kind of long, it had that big white spot in the middle. And, that just screams it wants something. So I took the doily with the lemonade on there and cut it in half, well, a little over half, and tucked it under. But I'm going to add a couple of more lemonades to it. And then I am getting close to getting done. I am going to remember to do something that I think about doing fairly often before I get started on the layout, and then I forget all about it, and that is put messy thread on the layout. So I am pretty tickled I remembered on this one. So since I did remember, I put in 5 spots. One spot's just got a tiny, tiny bit, but I put it there. This is no, it's not this spot. It's the next spot. And I just put a tiny bit so you do not see much. And of course, I am tucking under. So, a chunk of it's not showing anyway. But it's on there and I like it. I like the look of Messy's thread. If I can get where I'm as good as Missy Whidden, I will be ecstatic. But I'd have to remember to do it to get as good as her. Well, I'm not sure if I could get as good as her. I think she's a natural. But yeah, I'm going to add them. And then I'm going to add some enamel dots. And I thought about it, and there's like 3 different shades of pink on the package I bring out. So I'm going to add 3 different colors in each little cluster to add some variety. This is a super fun sketch to create with. And I used to layer all the time, lots of layers. I loved layering. And it brings me back. I don't do quite as much layering as I used to, unless I've got a sketch that has it. And then, I have a good old time. But when I was looking at these photos and thinking about using lemon twist, I thought about the black and I thought, well, maybe I can just get around that and not use any black. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I really need some pink in there. And thank goodness I remembered my paper pad and that it had pink in there. And I think that really added to the layout and to matching the photos. But yeah, there's little Gracie. Isn't she adorable and having a good old time too? But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. And I had a lot of fun doing it, as I said. And here's all the lemons and lemonades. I think I got enough on there that you can tell that was the theme of her party. And there's the cluster of lemonades down there at the bottom, covering up the doily partially, and my title, Sunshine. But yeah, and there's Gracie. Isn't she adorable? Yeah, I think she is. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But remember, at any time you want to scrap lift anything I do or any ideas I have, you're welcome to them. But I hope y'all have a happy scrappy week. Have fun on the hop for the whole month because there's going to be lots of inspiration coming your way. Bye.